already reacted to this a while ago, and I'm reacting to it, but hopefully with a bit more of an authentic reaction. I'm kind of needing something like this right now, so there you go.
I know you've been hurt, tired and discouraged, yeah. You need some loving arms to run into. Life has not been kind. You've been forced to leave behind the dreams that you thought were always right in front of you. You've run away, couldn't bear to stay. Come home, now is the time to come home. Home to love and devotion, a place that will help you shine, you know. You got lost along the way, but come home. Home for good and home to stay. They looked you in the eyes and told you nothing but lies. Oh my dear, I know what that can do. And you have been betrayed more than you would ever care to say. And the pain is written all across your face. But there is a place I know where you'll be safe. Come home, now is the time to come home. Home to love and devotion, a place that will help you shine, you know. You got lost along the way, but come home. Home for good and home to stay. Forgive, forget, take that first step to let love wash you over, fill you up and bring you back again. Loosen your grip, let go and fall into the arms of love that covers you and even covers them. You got lost along the way, so come home. Home for good and home to stay. So come home. Home for good and home to stay.
That was the one and only time I'll ever react to a song fully before I say anything about the technique. So, let me pull myself together a little bit. Boy. Yeah, Tara, if you're watching this, the way I relate to the message in this song is mainly through things like relationship difficulties within a family, enough to where I just want to scream at the top of my lungs to every single one of them. And just the fact that as I become my own person. Sorry if you don't like the audio or the video, but I needed to make this real quick and insert it so that everything makes sense. Okay, I think I can take this down. That looks pretty bad. Anyway, I was trying to say that as I became my own person before I mentioned what comes next, there are some things, in fact, several things, that my entire family pressures me to become, specifically fitting into a specific heteronormative box to the T, when the reality is I am not that person anymore. I I used to be, because that's just what I grew up hearing, and I wouldn't question it like a normal child would be. But as my own person, I don't really care, and yet there are some things, some specific things that I think are like flexible to express your gender, that they're not flexible on. They're pretty fixed on how they are, how they view certain things within Christianity. Yes, we're Christians too, or at least we all try to be. I am trying to say that things like long hair, stylistic choices that you want to try out, I feel, fear, and intuitively believe that if I showed up in a different way of presenting my body, clothing it at least, to my family, they would just cringe on the inside, and I would feel that belief taking over me. And that's why I don't do stuff like that very often with certain clothing styles and interests I have. And I also know that there's one where they would absolutely kick me out if they saw me wearing it. So yeah, just things like that is what I was talking about, where I'm becoming my own person while also trying to stay true to the roots I grew up with. It's just the fact that I have that contradiction going on in my mind, because I'm trying to breach boundaries while also trying to stay connected to how I grew up. They are not like that. If there's one thing I know about my immediate family, they are just not like that at all. And to feel that every time I try to, like, every time I quote unquote am seen and stuff like that, it just, yeah, that's what I have to deal with on a regular basis. It's fun. And when I'm filming this right now, and when you're seeing me post it, it's been almost like 4 months since I recorded this and since it first happened. So, you know, there's been some intellectual development in this area of my life, but the emotions just took hold for a while and I didn't fully understand. Now I'm in therapy, so I'm trying to understand all of this. I haven't even finished my testing with the like psychosocial sheet that he's been doing the past few weeks. Today I actually go back to him in less than 3 hours, finish that sheet, and then we'll dive deep into how my brain works and how to work around my family with issues and inherent value differences so drastic that we can never get along the way we want to. None of us can. So yeah, I couldn't sum all that up if I tried. Just wanted to let you guys know that's what I was trying to say, that's what I was going through, and I'm sort of on the other side of it because I can take a step back this time, analyze it, and come to an intellectual conclusion about the experience, a truthful one at that. Back then, when I first filmed this, I couldn't. Just wanted to make that clear. Okay, this has turned into a very long incorporated video, so I'm just going to stop here. Hopefully we can get to the analysis in a second. I'm still editing this. I'm not moved out yet, and so far haven't had any space to be myself fully because of that. I swear the moment I get the money to move out into a condo, I will. And ultimately, the song teaches me to rest on God's will, to either make it better or finding a way to move out sooner. Just overall trying to remember He's who we should lean on the most when times are tough. This song really teaches me that that's what I really need whenever I feel like I don't need or want my family. Because at the very least, if I decide I never want to see him again, I'll have him, and that's very difficult to work around. The only two people in my direct family that do get me are my brother and his wife. The other brother and wife, they're a nightmare. Just straight up a nightmare in their own unique ways. And then my friends honestly is who I lean on the most when it comes to vulnerable stuff like this, because should I talk to my parents or anything about certain things, they either won't get it or they won't be open to it. That's a constant theme I have to deal with. Technically speaking, staying on pitch is definitely something you don't struggle with. Besides that, this song is in a rather difficult key for a woman, especially with the high notes she went up to with a gorgeously smooth mix. Her vibrato as well was extremely subtle, and overall I think based off of the piano, the strings in the background, and the AI generated voices on top, it would be gospel / R&B Christmas song. I wouldn't be surprised if she had all of this sung in just one take, because she's that good, and in many ways she's why I have the voice I have today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, thumbs up and subscribe with the notifications bell on. And if you are a Terabyte / Tara Simon fan of her channel, make sure to subscribe for when I listen to her song Misfit. That's going to be coming out in the future as well, so subscribe with the notifications if you want that. Share this video with her if you are a fan of hers and she hasn't seen it yet. And with that said, I will see you all in the next one.